sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Okay, today is April 19, 2021, and it's 4 a.m. And I just did a recording for video 1, and this is video 2. All right, 910 subscribers. All right, welcome new subscribers. And if you didn't listen to part 1, please listen to it. All right, let's go on Twitter and see what's going on here, because I was away from Twitter all weekend. All right, in terms of recording purposes. So I did bookmark some stuff, but let's see what's going on right now. This is Myra 18 hours ago, so that was sometime yesterday. Okay, is anyone else just simply exhausted? Like, as a supporter, I'm running on low now. I think I respond to this on my phone. Yep, there I'm right here. All right, let's see what some other people are saying. Okay, Sam, but I don't want Megan to be without online defender. That's good. Sam, I always defend her. I just have to make sure to take a break because this is a lot. All right, this is a really true Sussex fan right there. All right, I learned a lot from her. Okay, that's why I had my Harry and Meghan list before people started freaking out about being on list. Okay, it allowed me to segregate my Harry and Meghan timeline from my regular timeline when I need a break, the royal drama. And I think what happened over the weekend, the funeral and stuff like that, you know, sort of, there wasn't really something going on. I think some of the squad really get riley up when those the Rangers are saying some BS stuff about Meghan. Alright, so we just have to stay true to ourselves. If we don't have anything to say, don't say, but if we have something to share, we share. Like, most of the time, I don't really say much on Twitter. Okay, I don't really say that much, but occasionally I respond to some comments here and there. All right, so like this one here, and I got 2 likes from it. Let's see here. This is Dr. Zane, all right, aka Princess William. The squad have a way of putting their profile name. All right, she said, I have to remind myself this is not about me. It's about Megan, and whatever happens, I have to find the strength. If she who is living this experience can find it in herself. All right, 5 comments in there. All right, this is me here. Just keep doing what we all been doing. Create our own conversation when there is no news. Okay, look at this. I still feel the same way. Okay, fight when we need to fight, as long it's from the heart. Okay, from love. We shouldn't be deterred. Okay, the other side been at it forever. Meaning, like when I said the other side have been on it forever, other royal voters, they know how this thing is. They, they've been, look at since Diana, they've been at it. They know how to defend the royal family. All right, so they've been at it. So they will never be tired of it. All right, the only problem they have now, okay, with their narrative is that the Sussex squad come in there and said, no, you're saying some BS thing. If you listen to the Sussex squad podcast yesterday, all right, where they, making lists of things that they need to do, okay, go on CNN and, tell them to stop putting those BS people on their news channels and all of this. All right, so, find your strength. All right, the ultimate thing has to be from your heart, from you. If you truly feel for it, you will fight for it. All right, if you don't feel it, don't do it. All right, if you're not feeling it, don't do it. It has to come from the heart. Okay, once it comes from the heart, you're not gonna see anything else but what you believe in. You're gonna fight for it. All right, so this is the thing here. All right, so let me continue here. Okay, shouldn't be deterred. The other side have been at it forever. Okay, they know how to play the game. For them, it's a game. They really find this thing, putting all this negative BS thing, corrupt the people's mind. They've been at it. They enjoy it. They feed on it. All right. So once the Sussex squad came along, Tina and Michelle, because they were the foundation of this. All right, I have to give them prop wherever I can. Not because they mention me on their channel. They give me a boost. Okay, they promote my channel and their channel. All right, not because of that. Okay, I've said it in other videos. They are the foundation of the Sussex squad. When I saw things that was going on, I didn't like. I told you guys, I've been the royal, fan kind of thing, but I wasn't obsessed with them. But occasionally I peek in and see what's going on. But once Megan joined them, I was seeing negative headlines, one after another. And I keep on asking myself, wait a second. This lady just came in there. How all of a sudden she's that bad? I never heard anything negative about her. You question your mind. You question things. It's through that I realized they're BS. And I was like, who else see what I'm seeing? And I went online. Okay, I think at the beginning, Tina may not know it. I remember very well because I was on Twitter, but never really, active in it. All right. And my other, my private Twitter account. Okay, I was in it since 2009. Okay, 2009 I was on Twitter. It was just sitting there, just do nothing. When I decided to find out who else were seeing some of the thing that I'm seeing, that's when I went on Twitter starting to be active. Like I was saying, I had a discussion with Tina because I didn't know how Twitter operate. All right, she may not know it. All right, because she tweeted something and I respond on it, and I think I tag Omid Scobie on it. All right, and then she told me not to tag someone, not to tag Omid. All right, and I said no, I'm gonna do what I want because that's my thing. And then she said very nicely to me, because I didn't know who she is, what she was about, or anything like that. Okay, I didn't know the squads. Okay, so she said very nicely, please remove it or else I'm gonna block you. And I said, go ahead and block me. And then she did. All right, she doesn't know it. Okay. So that was my introduction to Twitter. And then later on, I realized there was this unspoken respect within the Twitter world. Okay, if you tweet something and they let's say they were talking about someone, okay, when they tag someone, they put the @ in front of their particular person, okay, that's mean the other person is gonna see it. But if you put the £, okay, that person is not gonna be tagged. It's just that person's name is in it. If someone is searching for that person, and they could see that particular comment under that person. Alright, so I didn't know this unspoken word, because I come across other tweets where people, they weren't not really directly to me, but where they were telling other people who were responding under their own tweets, under the other people's tweet, and tagging other people that they didn't want that person to see it, where they said, you know, don't do that. So this is for anybody who's listening to my channel who's not on Twitter and wants to be on Twitter. So this is an unspoken word that I did not know about. Okay, I was on Twitter since 2009, but it was 2018 or something, or 2019. I think it was 2019 where I started going in there, you know, navigate myself around Twitter. Okay, I didn't even know, let's say if I want, let's say someone comment like I did here, they did the tweet, and then I wanted to see all the other comments. It says like 100 something comments, and I didn't know how to, you have to press somewhere around it, okay, to see all the other comments in there. I didn't know that. Okay, I had to find my way around these kind of things. So yeah. But anyway, let me continue with my part here. Okay, they know how to play the game, meaning like the royal voters, they know how to play it. Okay, one crack, all they need is one. Once you put your guard down, like Myra is saying, all right, she's tired and stuff like that, they're waiting for us to tire this out, where they could go in and then bam, continue with their negative, mindful, corrupt mind to corrupt more mind. Okay, so we have to keep going, be vigilant. Alright, that's what I mean by one crack. They'll take the opportunity to finish the mission. Okay, I was talking about the royal voter, the people with the mic who's been spreading negativity and things like that. Alright, this is what this means in my comment. Alright, because Twitter limits you the amount of things you could say. But can you imagine me saying all of this on Twitter? That would be another thread within that tweet. Alright, so you put one sentence that explains something, and then there's more to it. Alright, so if people have questions about what I'm saying here, they could come and say, you know, what do I mean by this, or something like that. But there's more to it than some of the things that I said. Alright, so let me read the whole thing without me interrupted again. Alright, so this is responding to that. I have to, not this one, this is Myra. Okay, is anyone else simply exhausted? It's like as a supporter, I'm running on low now. Okay, so this is me responding to her. Okay, just keep doing what we all been doing, create our own conversation when there is no news. Fight when we need to fight, as long as it's from the heart, we shouldn't be deterred. Okay, the other side been at it forever. They know how to play the game. One crack, they'll take the opportunity to finish their mission, whatever their mission is. All right, to dim down Megan's light, or all of this. All right, this is what I mean by that. All right, let me read some other comment. Okay, this is me also. You see, this weekend a lot of people was feeling down. All right, because nobody was feeling the funeral. So I did that video, like I said in my first video. It was for Harry only. That's it. But the two videos, how I was feeling about it, okay, for him to get his ass back to Megan, go back home. I did two videos. One already been seen, okay, at 4 p.m. and the other one you guys gonna see tonight. Okay, by now, by the time you listen to this video, you already seen it. Okay, but I put it for 8 p.m. All right, it's a little bit X-rated. And without showing any nudity, but what I was thinking, it was X-rated. All right. This is me also. I partly have that responsibility discipline, but take rest when I need to. I must say, though, I'm glad I came to Twitter, as the community on here is much better. Whereas before, I was trying to defend her on Tabloid site. That was exhausting. All right, so people will come on Twitter and, you know, put their voice. All right, I've never go to Tabloid site. Me too. I never did. Okay, that's a cesspool. Okay, so much hate and ignorance, and it's only generate profit for Tabloid. See, I learned this from the squad. All right, you go on that thing, it's not for you. It's if you're a Sussex fan, it's not for you. What we do, what I learned, is that the Sussex fan, the Sussex squad, they take screenshot and then they come on Twitter and talk about it. All right, that's where you come if you want to defend or put their BS down. All right, you take a screenshot of it, don't click on it, take a screenshot, bring it on Twitter, and then that where the conversation goes. Or I'm not as much active on Facebook, but I'm assuming there's a thing on Facebook. I have a Facebook account. Okay, even for YTE Entertainment, I have a Facebook page. I'm not that active in it. That just remind me, I need to check and see how it's doing. If anybody is following me in there, I need to put some stuff. Even on IG, I guess anything that has to do with Facebook, because IG is part of Facebook. I haven't. There's something in it that really deter me a little bit on Facebook. All right, I'm a little bit active on Facebook, not Facebook, on IG. Occasionally, I put things that I'm about my videos on IG. All right, but I'm not that active in it. All right, the other day I saw I'm 23. I have 23 followers on IG. That's a plus, and I thank them for it. But occasionally I put something here and there. All right, let's see here. Let's continue. Okay, I've never gone tabloid side. That's a cesspool, so much hate and ignorance, and it only generates profit for tabloid. That's it. Let's keep talking about the positive thing happening to Harry and Meghan. Okay, do you know when William's wife took her coat off to pose with the pearls in the car? Apparently, Queen lent her the earrings, so this was a PR moment. The whole thing was a PR. The whole funeral was a freaking PR. Okay, her sitting by herself was a PR thing. Feel sorry for me. Okay, because what happened is people in the UK are upset. All right, she wanted people to feel sorry. And one thing I didn't say in my video one is regarding that PR thing, is that if you look at the whole thing that was happening here, the funeral, with all those BS they've been putting for a century, look at that guy. Prince Philip, he's gone. What did he take with him? Okay? His medals, all this nonsense, stay behind. Look at his hat on top of the damn coffin. Okay, you can't take none of this material stuff with you. But guess what? That old lady sitting by herself, for you to feel sorry for her, guess what she's doing? In my humble opinion, she's still fighting for her kids, okay, to be all protected from the system, from the law, because all of them are doing some shady stuff. Okay, she never disciplined her kids.
But that's just one possibility. Another thought occurs. Obviously, the Trade and Cooperation Agreement, which is scheduled again for a vote at the end of this month, doesn't really cover services, does it? There may well be some in the EU who are regretting that show of good faith. So I suspect that there will be strategy behind this decision. So I think it will either be related to putting the squeeze on our ability to compete with services, or a bargaining chip over the Northern Ireland Protocol. Because reports suggest that this change from the EU Commission was very sudden and caught out people in the EU by surprise. Because reports suggest that this change from the EU Commission was very sudden and caught out people in the EU by surprise. In other words, it doesn't seem to have been an argument that's been had and they've now adopted that position. Now, just like their earlier threat to spuriously trigger Article 16 over the vaccine mess in January, but it could be that there have been arguments about UK market access for services. That's possible. I gather that London isn't just the giant in European financial services, but also legal. Courts in London are the go-to place, apparently, for European disputes to be settled. But also legal. Courts in London are the go-to place, apparently, for European disputes to be settled. But also legal. Courts in London are the go-to place, apparently, for European disputes to be settled. That wouldn't be possible if we're not part of Lugano. That wouldn't be possible if we're not part of Lugano. That wouldn't be possible if we're not part of Lugano. Would represent a blow to the legal services in the UK as well as financial services. So, although this will be an issue that could twist and turn again in the next few weeks and maybe months, as things currently stand, even the pro-Brexit media can do nothing but label this as a blow to Boris Johnson right now, regardless of what they do to blame the EU. But those are my thoughts. Let me know yours.
As she's sitting in that corner on that bench by herself, oh, for the nation to feel sorry for her, what Boris Johnson is doing, okay, with the EU thing that I put on video 1, I believe it's all part of her, okay, for those people to fight for her pedo kid, to get a free pass, to look okay in the eye of the system, okay, but God sees everything. God sees everything. That poor lady, oh, feel sorry for me. All right, her son who have been abusing other people's kids. Okay, she didn't discipline her son to stop abusing other people's kids. Okay, she's still fighting for her pedo kid. So the whole freaking country to go under the EU law, for the EU law to follow their BS. And if you guys are in the EU, of listening to my channel, whoever's defending you world stage, or if it's a president or prime minister or whatever it may be you have in your country, is to tell them no, don't go with the UK system where they're trying to corrupt the EU to follow their law. Look on my video 1, look at what I said in there. There's 2 prime example of if the EU is going under the UK law.
Because reports suggest that this change from the EU Commission was very sudden and caught out people in the EU by surprise. Courts in London are the go-to place, apparently, for European disputes to be settled.
Okay, you guys should fight for, tell your representative, whether it's your president or whoever is who's defending you on the world stage, to tell them no, don't follow the UK law. You guys didn't push UK out of the EU. UK took itself out of the EU. Okay, so they should follow the EU law. Okay, that's how Meghan won her case. Okay, because it's under the EU system. But if you guys go under the UK system, okay, it's gonna be biased. It's gonna affect individual, the people who doesn't have a voice. Okay, if the UK is against you, you have you're not gonna win anything in the under the UK system. All right, this thing is catering what they're trying to do with the EU. What UK is trying to do to the EU is to protect their pedo people. Okay, all of those people in the UK, a lot of them are pedophile. Okay, so they're gonna protect their base. This is why that guy and the different bias says the EU got blindsided.
Because reports suggest that this change from the EU Commission was very sudden and caught out people in the EU by surprise.
By the UK thing. All right, it's systematic. They knew from the get-go what they were doing. It's a ladder, step by step. You corrupt the brain, okay, the mind of the UK, make them vote against their own interests, and then once they get that, and then you go to the next level. I explained it on video 1, okay, but the ultimate goal is, okay, is for them, all the pedophilia, because they're arresting them left and right. Okay, you see one in Canada, one in France, and all of this, they're arresting them because they're abusing other people's children. So right now, what they're trying to do is to look right under the system, because the EU is not gonna, under the court system of the European Union, they will all be guilty. They all will be guilty because what they are doing is wrong. So now they're reverting it back to the UK system. They want EU to follow the UK system. Okay? If that happened, individually, you who don't have a voice that much, who's not powerful, who don't have that huge bank account, okay, how are you gonna defend yourself if the tabloid is on you? Look at Johnny Depp. Look at Johnny Depp. If you follow his case carefully, you're gonna say, how in the hell this guy lose the case? How? And all the step that he took to prove his case, they all shut him down. This is a perfect example for you. Perfect example for you. You who don't have a huge bank account, if this happened. So speak to your representative, your prime minister, your whoever. I don't know how the EU works, okay? Because it's a board member, different countries and things like that. If you're part of the European Union, okay, speak to your people who represent you, okay, to not go by the UK system, to not follow them, because none of you pushed them out. They took themselves out, so they should follow the EU system. Okay, let me leave. This is why I was trying to stay away from Twitter. All right, that PD old lady. Oh, feel sorry for me. No. Her husband just that. She used that as a freaking PR. All her people use that. The only person I truly believe who care, who give a damn about the Prince Philip there is Harry. And this is why I did that video. That's it. Not for the whole family. Okay? Let me get out of this. Okay, let me finish with this. There's one more. By now, you should have read this one. Okay, it's hard for me to remind myself that because I've grew up around toxic folks, so it is triggering a lot of time when I see Megan get hurt. Alright, some people are used to it. So whenever you feel down about, look at this. I took a break from Twitter over the weekend. Saturday and Sunday. I didn't really go on Twitter to do anything. The only reason that I went on my computer is to do those videos that you see. You see the dates next to them? Okay, recorded date, all of them were done on Saturday. Okay, that's what I was feeling. I did it. All right, I wasn't feeling Twitter on Saturday and Sunday because of the thing, because I know it's a PR. All right, those people never show their true self. It's always PR, performance. So I wasn't feeling them. But when I saw her sitting by herself, at first it got me. It's like, she got me. Yeah, at first glance, she got me. And I had to smack myself, and say, what the F? No, don't feel sorry for her. Remember that video you saw, the different bias? This is all part of her doing too. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, that's Paige. Oh my goodness, I haven't come across her tweet quite some time. Let me give her a like, even I didn't even read it. Okay, evacuation in the middle of the night. At least we are going to a hotel. What happened? Evacuation. Where she's at? What's going on? Okay, hey, are you okay? What happened? Stay safe. Oh no, stay safe. OMG, are you okay? Sending prayers. Okay, I'm just seeing this. Are you okay? 7 hours ago. Wow, what happened? Let's see. What is that? Alright, hope you are safe, Page my sir. I saw this on South African Reporters page. Follow. Okay, TNT Fire Manager Philip grieving an update of the Rhodes Memorial fire, and another fire was started approximately 2:20 p.m. in Davis Peak High Cape area, and our fire crew have successfully contained. So what's going on here? Let me listen to it so I don't know.
Here where we stand now, It's where another fire started. Approximately, say, about over an hour ago, there was a call or a report of another fire here above the Wall Drive. So when we got there was actually three different areas that was burning, and this was definitely started deliberately. So we had to pull resources from the other fire, and with the assistance of the city fire services, we just contained these three different areas now.
How does everybody know it started intentionally?
Say again?
How do we know it started
That's what I was
on
saying.
purpose?
I was thinking.
Well, this fire is
Yes.
definitely not an extension of the other fire.
It's too far away.
It's too far away, and it's dead quiet, so there's no wind, so it couldn't be spotting or anything like that.
Huh. So someone is trying to create chaos. Yeah, when he said this fire and another fire, I was like, two different fires almost the same time. So someone is doing something here. All right. So all this is disruption. Something is going on where, it's too close to home. Something is happening. All right. Disruption. I'm people just saying, are you safe? So now we know what's going on. All right. So that's that. That's Page Master. I haven't come across her tweets quite some time. All right. Next tweet here. Can anyone else find it interesting that the range comments under our post get a like within seconds? All right. So some of the thing that the Sussex Squad podcast was saying about the negative comment, guess what? And I come across other tweets where we're starting to see a trend. Okay, putting division among us. This is what's happening here. We're too strong for those people. So what's the best thing for them to do? Okay, is infiltrate themselves, pretend that they're Sussex fans. This is why I don't follow a lot of people on Twitter. All right, and then once they get in there, all right, they create chaos. They create division among us. Okay. Once I knew the true squads, that's when I start following Mia, Page Master, Sussex Squad podcast, Henry, okay, Henry the 8th, and all of that. Okay, once you start following the trend, okay, don't go and if you want to go, because I think that was one of the discussion on Sussex Squad podcast. Okay, some people were saying, I was reading some of the comments. Okay, I don't know who to follow and this. Don't start following people. All right. If you know someone already based on some of the tweets that I read or some of the things that Sussex Squads are saying on their podcasts and stuff like that, start with them. Start with them on Twitter. Then as you get familiarize yourself on Twitter, you know who to follow. All right. Look at I came across Dr. Shola. All right. Oh my God. She's like she's like a godsend because she is true to herself. I never knew about her, but she's been on Twitter. But if other squads were not tweeting some of her things, I will not know about her. All right, you will know the true mind, the ones that their brain or school properly. Okay, you will know who to follow. Because if you're following the negative one, you're gonna be upset on Twitter. All right, so just take your time. No, start with one person. Okay, whether it's me, you're not gonna find anything. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're looking to follow someone, please feel free to follow me. But if you're looking for juicy stuff and things, you're not gonna find me on Twitter. All right, but you'll find me within the comment section. All right, to give my 2 cents here. Unless if I truly feel about something, then when I will post about it. But pretty much what I do is just promote my channel on Twitter here and there. But occasionally I will comment under 1 or 2 tweets or something like that. All right, so you could start with me and you could see who I follow. Maybe that could be something for you to start with. All right, follow me on Twitter and go on my thing and see who I follow. And then those I try to follow people who who's reasonable, who make common sense. I don't always agree with them, but their argument are reasonable. Those kind of things. They will tell you why they feel certain way. All right, not just put BS out there to disrupt the squads. All right, so the thing here, you got people infiltrate themselves, okay, to break the squads. All right, to start arguing with one another. I think I come across a comment that was saying something and I commented on it. All right, just stay true to yourself. Okay, we know what's our goal here is to support Meghan and Harry. That's it. That's it. If occasionally you come across a tabloid that says some BS, you put it there and say, what do you think about this? Then you'll find some comment under it. All right. But other than that, stay true to ourselves. Is to support Harry and Meghan. And then Harry and Meghan kind of thing, like Tina and Michelle have been saying, it's bigger than just them. It's bigger than just us. If you think about it, if they could do this to Harry and Meghan, okay, high profile people, Meghan itself in particular, and they drag Harry because Harry loves Meghan. If they could do that to Harry, okay, who is white, blue eyes, red hair, they could do that to them. Imagine you by yourself. All right. So this is how they always succeed. You divide and then you conquer. It's the division they're trying to make, and we have to remind ourselves why we started this from the get-go. I wasn't the one who started it. Okay, it's all Michelle and Tina. Okay, and some other one, V and all of them. They were the foundation of the Sussex squad. So we have to remember this. We have to stick together. We could have disagreement. We may not agree with some of the things that I say, but once we have a little bit disagreement, we come back together and remember our cause, Meghan and Harry. If you are drifting away, okay, remember that. Always come back. I'm here because of Meghan and Harry. That's it. All right. So they're doing the big thing and on the public stage, Harry and Meghan. So we have to stick by them, push them, to tell them keep going, because they are the voice for us also and the bigger platform. All right, when they're facing the Mail on Sunday, or whatever, those tabloid, when they're facing them, when Harry is suing them left and right, okay, we have to support them for this. All right, they're doing all this BS here. We have to support Harry and Meghan for that. All right, because they need us. Without us, I mean, they will still be fighting, but they need more strength, more foundation. Okay, they have their core values. Harry and Meghan have their core values, but we need to reinforce their core values. That's what it is. So never deter. All right, if you guys are feeling down, okay, guess what? You can't be defending all the time. I've said it before. You can't. You cannot be doing this. I don't know how they do it, because those other side, the negative people, but they feed on it. They enjoy that. They like to see people suffer because we're not them. That's why we always see, we need to take a break. This weekend was my break. I stay away from Twitter. Saturday and Sunday, stay away. But I was on my phone. Stay away from doing video, because I know once I start doing my videos, I'm going to put my comment. It was not going to be positive. So I stay away. That was my break from it. All right. But never discourage yourself for the true value, the core issues here, to support Meghan and Harry. All right. Because this fighting is bigger than just us. All right. And then, another thing too, before I continue, that should have been in video number 1. If you are in the UK, you guys need to speak to the young one. Go vote. You guys need to vote. Okay, young people, when there's things that need your voice, okay, go vote. If you are listening to me, look at what happened in the US. All right, this is why I was like, I'm all over. I have different issues here I'm bringing to your attention when I talk about the US election here. Okay, I didn't go too deep in it, but certain things that I feel, if I felt strongly about it, I share it with you. Okay, you see people standing online. If there was none of us standing online for hours, even though they put roadblocks, do you think we will have the president we have now? He's not perfect, but we have something completely different than the BS that prevent us from sleeping at night. We have, I didn't share this with you. There's some tweets that I come across where they're saying, hey, squad, if you're in the US, not even in the US, I'm just paraphrasing. It's not her word by word. I'm not quoting her. That particular tweet, it said, since Biden been president, have you been sleeping well at night? And you see the comment just flooded. Yes, da. You think if many of us, like in Georgia and all around the country, stood in line to cast their vote, do you think we will have the president that we have now that will allow us to sleep well at night? Do you think we will have that? So if you are in UK, that BS that they put on us, on you guys, to get out of BRICS, to get out of the European Union, you will need to speak to the young one, because the way the country is going, okay, it's not in the favor of the young ones. Okay, so you guys need to shift your direction. So talk to the young one. You wasting your time standing in corners fighting this and that. I never been in the UK. I'm just saying, okay, just in general, because it's here too in the US. All right, you see what's going on. I'm not even reporting. They're shooting left and right. Okay, creating chaos. Do you know why there's all those shooting? It's the vote. Okay, prevent people from less people at the vote. I see the picture. I see the picture. Why they doing this? Okay, if they can get it fairly, they have to destroy it. But at the end of the day, everybody's gonna die. All this thing they're fighting for decades, centuries, they've been fighting for money. They want this, they want that. They've been fighting. They never had enough. So if all those minds are so corrupted and they're killing all the good ones, guess who they're gonna live with at the end of the day? They're gonna live with the hateful with each other. Eventually, they're gonna destroy each other. Because the good one who's creating, who's producing, who is inventing, those kind of things, they're getting rid of them. But they're not about creating and inventing. They're about destroying. So at the end of the day, you're not going to have new, something new that will, like a new invention or something like that. Because these people are feed on hate. They're destroying things. People who have good mind, they're hating on it and all of that. So at the end of the day, they're going to have what they're looking for. Okay, if we don't stop them, if we don't fight for it, if young people don't go out and vote, okay, and change the course of history of how we're going in the future, change the course of the future for the young one. The young one needs to vote. Okay, so at the end of the day, if we don't fight for the future, eventually you're gonna see hateful people living. Hateful, because then if they use their energy toward the hate that they create and sit in their freaking mother's basement and invent something, okay, think of a solution to a problem. Okay, all those things that we have, the vaccine, there was a problem. People sit and create a vaccine, all of this. All right, if these people were sitting and thinking of a problem that's going on here and try to find a solution instead of destroying, and our life will be better. But if you're looking the way we are now and how we're gonna move in the future, it's not very bright for my kids. All right, so the young one on TikTok doing this and that, yes, you could do all of this occasionally, but these are not gonna change your future. It's the freaking voting. Spend your time on the line and vote. Being on TikTok is good and stuff, but the most important thing is the vote. They know this is how the system wants. Okay, they need your voice. Okay, people who's against them, they destroy it. Okay, they want the negative one to stand by. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about money. But when you think about it, also at the end of the day, with Philip's death, even his hat, okay, he couldn't take it with him. They have to put it on top of the damn casket. Okay, so if you put everything in full perspective, I spoke about how do you call this, Egyptian, a little bit of Egyptian history and things like that. Okay, it bring back to life again. Philip's death. Okay, he lived a perfect life. Okay, he had everything that he wanted. When the world around him was going in chaos, the four wall around him was perfect. He's in his green lawn, riding his motorcycle with his side chicks and here and there. Okay, he was living the life. Okay, but still, guess what? All the wealth that he had in the world, they all stay behind. But guess what though? What they still fighting for, it's for their kids' future to still remain like that while they're living, to remain with the perfect green grass, riding around and do as they please while the people outside their walls are still suffering. Okay, we need to fight for that little minutes we have in this earth. So we need to tell our young kids, get your ass in the voting booth and vote and Teach yourself how you, those people who's spreading BS, okay, for you to vote against your own interest. What is their ultimate goal? Okay, are they gonna fight for you? Are they gonna support you? Okay, once they get to the position that they want your vote in. Okay, speak to the young one. If you are in the UK, all right, educate those young ones. Your voice count. You may not think so. Look at America, for example. What just happened in 2020? Okay, every single vote counts. So we need to, you guys in the UK need to do that, because right now it's not looking very bright for the UK.
America is the only country founded on an idea, the radical idea that citizens could govern themselves. It was called the American experiment because there was no reason to believe it would work. A republic, if you can keep it. Every generation has been called to defend and renew the promise of America. For some, it was on the battlefield. For others, it was on the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Now, the battle has come to the steps of the Capitol itself. Democracy is under assault like no time since 1860. We have a choice. Look away or stand up and fight. It's not about conservative or liberal. It's about freedom versus autocracy. We didn't choose this moment, but history has chosen us. Which side are you on?
The Lincoln Project is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Oh my God, I went on with this. This is what I mean. Like, if you have something strong to say, you create a channel about it. A lot of people could come and bash me in the comment section. I'm going to tell you, it's not for you. All right? Because if you look at all the voices, the tabloid, or everything on TV, all right, are they representing you? Are they saying things for you? You guys are complaining to them, and you know, I'm tired of this. What you're showing me, you're making me pay for a TV that I don't even give a fuck. You're not showing things that I want to see. All right, are these the voice? Are these your voice? Okay, everybody who's in the parliament, okay, they're not representing you. They are representing themselves. Okay, and their buddies who's messing up other people's kids. Okay, they represent these. So this is why every single vote counts. So you come in the comment section and bash me, I'm gonna say fuck off. My channel is not for you. All right, I'm gonna defend my channel because what I'm saying, I'm feeling it. It's from the heart. So if you have something to say, you strongly feel about it, be another voice out there. All right. And I'm just saying, you know, it's a lot of work. The editing and stuff like that, it's a lot of work. It may look simple like this. There's a lot of things I cut when I'm editing. Things that I think I said or things that I didn't meant to say the way it come out. You know, you need to cut these out. Shifting. You know, those little arrows that I show every little thing in here. Okay? As simple as it may seem, it takes work. Okay? You have to time it. You have to know your X and Y's, you know, kind of thing, how to move it, which direction you want to move it. It takes time. All right. So these kind of things, if you have the voice, it takes time. And if you want to make it a hobby, this has to be a hobby. It cannot be a full-time thing. It has to be a hobby for you to do it. All right. And if, you know, whatever. But let me move on. Okay, let's see. This is Henry. Okay, anyone else find it interesting that the Rangers comments under our post get a like within seconds? So that was the tweet. Okay, the thing is that they want to divide us. That was the whole point of my rant. They're trying to divide us. Okay, I think it's the same person running multiple different bot accounts. One shows up on one of my posts early today. Imagine spending so much time trying to defame someone that you create all these accounts. Won't be surprised if it's the place press office running these accounts. Okay, I noticed that. I had to block almost a dozen. Okay, that's they are what is it that are they doing in our mentions. Okay, you should see TikTok, nothing but hate. You see, I don't need to be on TikTok. That's not my reason for not being on TikTok. TikTok. I have different reason because what is it? I said it before. I think it's owned by a Chinese thing. And then when you see Chinese thing, is to get your data information. All of those platforms are about that. But when you know you're not, it's not gonna be under your government if certain things happen. So I just keep my distance. Alright, I look at the profile of one deranged commenter and found 2 American blue checks, conservative commenters, under a post and a process yesterday. It made me wonder if there was some kind of invasion going on. I think that they are infiltrate the squad to create division. Bingo! I didn't even see this. This is exactly that. This is exactly that. We are too powerful for them. Okay? So what's the best way to do? Come and divide. So this is why you have to be careful not to let people follow you. Sometimes it takes me a while to approve somebody to follow me. All right, when I see a profile that just started, I know there are some earlier this year. I still approve, but that's not my intention. But you will have a sense of who they are. Okay, just look at they could be following a lot of the squads. Alright, this is why the squad take their time before they follow other people, so they don't see all those BS going on in their timeline. Alright, so this is exactly that. It's to create division. But guess what? The core foundation of the Sussex squad is Myra, Henry, Sussex Squad V, Sussex Squad podcast. Okay, Tina and Michelle, and there's other things, cookbooks and things like that. These are the true ones you should stick with. All right. Other than that, I don't know. There probably others, but there's another one. I think she where her dog wasn't. She rescued a dog. She was talking about it, and there's someone also I don't see lately. Maybe she's under punishment with Twitter. I forgot her profile name. I mentioned her before, and but I don't see her, and I keep on forgetting. Something mother, Fred's mother. That's it. Fred's mother. I haven't seen her on Twitter in a while, so I don't know if Twitter prevent her from being on Twitter or something like that. So she has a daughter, and I think she lives somewhere in one of those Russian countries. I forgot the name of the country. She's Jamaican, but she lives in somewhere in one of those Russian countries. All right. So Fred's mother, I haven't seen her in a while. So she's another one to follow, but I haven't seen her in a while. Her tweets in a while. All right. They travel in groups, and they are always lurking. They did this on Sussex Royal IG. Okay, they identify all the poor Meghan and Harry account and are under the post commenting within minutes. Okay, that they aren't on the followers list. The posts aren't tagged, but they're there. That gives it away. I guess it's a new tactic after their attempt to coup the fans for the royal family didn't work. Look at this. All the PR thing that the royal family been trying to do. Okay, if it wasn't for the Sussex squad, that PR thing would have been fly. Okay, a lot of people will buy it, but the Sussex squad says stop putting those BS out there. We don't buy your BS. All right, so this is why they want to divide the Sussexes, the Sussex squad. All right, so we have to remain true to ourselves. All right, when you see a negative comment, just ignore them. All right, so never deter. Okay, they're stalking us. Yep. Okay, there do seem to be more trolls and bots around. They are everywhere. Really. Wow. All right, let's see here. What is it? I'm glad to know you include me in your followers list. Miss your post. Okay, this person I don't know. He blocked me or she. Okay, they are lots souls spend more time on negative posts and Sussex thread than the people they claim to support on social media or fundraisers for any other charities. All of their time is spent on purgatory. Soon they will find their way to campfire and can sing kumbaya. Okay, how many ways can you say Kate is so beautiful, will make a great queen? I see what you're saying. How many ways can you say Kate is so beautiful and she'll make a beautiful queen? How many ways can you say that? I mean, the truth is out there. But people they want to corrupt the mind. Okay, the Sussex squad is saying, no, stop corrupting the mind. All right, let's see. Next tweet here. K, for Emily Andrews. She left the Sun for the Daily Fail and his enemy has followed her. Then wouldn't. Then see her tweet for a long time, even for the funeral. Her God is good. See, I don't even follow them for me to know all of this. So I really don't care about them. Okay, that's the one I just read. I just posted this. Okay, you will never understand the damage you did to someone until the same thing is done to you. That's why I am here. That is true. Why she supposedly is in trouble for hacking Megan's phone. Oh, really? Okay, this is even better. Let's look at that somebody. Okay. And she's there liking tweets. Hopefully that phone hacking case gave her a lot of work. But guess what? This is another thing here with what I said in video number 1 regarding that a different bias video. All right, where they're trying for the EU to follow the UK law, because their whole tier of social class are doing so many crazy things. Okay, this is why they want to change the legal system under the EU. All right, because if it goes, those kind of laws would go in the EU court. All right, they will lose. Okay, they will be in jail. So they don't want that. So this is what I'm saying. You have to read between the line. And know who to follow. That different bias thing, I think I'm going to promote it again, because his videos, because he's been there for quite some time, he's been talking about what's going on in the UK system. So this is when I saw that video of him explaining what the UK is trying to do with the EU. It brings the light to me. My light went on and I said, oh, if they're trying to do this, this is why they're trying to do that. You put one and one together, because I'm seeing, how would I say that? I'm being on different views, the political aspect of things and then the social aspect of things, and how they're trying to corrupt the mind. And I'll put one and one together and say, this is why they're doing this. All right, that's why you can't really buy everything that they're doing for face value. They're staying in the background, meaning the royal family. Oh, we're not political. We don't do this. We don't do that. But guess what? They are in a social class where everybody wants to be in due to money. So they team up. This is why they will always fall in line under those people. All right, they're teaming up to make sure the legal system favor them through and through. Okay? All the upper class. Okay? Because right now things is cracking up. Things is cracking up in the UK. All right, after the Brexit, they were hoping for the US to join them, but the voters in the US said no, not so fast, and we are still fighting it. Okay, they didn't give up. They're still fighting it. All right. So I just hear, was it Stephen Miller, who was in the Trump administration, out of nowhere, he's coming out. I don't know, maybe because he felt like he's not under any legal trouble, so he feels safe that he could come out and start spending some BS. Okay, so they still at it. They're still fighting for their cause. So we have to stay vigilant and still fighting for our cause. If we have to stand on line for 8 hours, it's not pleasant. We have to do that because our kids' future is in danger. So the EU and the UK, especially the UK, is fighting for the upper class here. Okay, if they have to bring down the whole country, they don't give a shit, but they still want to stay with the pile of money. They don't want to be seen like they're doing something bad. Okay? Oh, I'm not political, but yet their hands is everywhere. You see Andrew trying to fighting for giving a word for Epstein and Florida, okay, for him not to be prosecuted, and he got the best sweetheart deal that he could ever had. Okay, if you've been following the Epstein case, okay, and then when New York said no, not so fast, this is not fair. I don't want to even go into the pedophile. I think I have a video that's coming out that I went blast on pedophilia kind of thing. Alright, so these people are fighting for their cause. This is why the UK need to talk to their kids, because this system is not looking bright for the future of those kids. They want you to stay in your position. Okay, still struggling. Work hard for them. Okay, pay taxes to them and all of that. But don't let you get out of the situation that you're in. So you kids, even if you have to be fired for your job, on your job, to stay and go vote, do that, because in the long run, at least you have somebody in the system who's gonna speak for you, who's gonna represent your voice, who's gonna want more money for your minimum wage. Okay, the different bias guy, okay, was talking about this in one of his videos about 15 pounds for minimum wage or something. I heard they were trying to do something like that. So you want people a few hours in the voting in line to vote is it's a lifelong kind of thing for the future. All right, so speak to the kids, go vote, whoever's at the age to be voting. I don't know, maybe 16, because if they're saying 16 is legal age for them to mess up with your kids private, so I'm pretty sure 16 is good enough to go vote. So from 16 years old, go vote. Okay, talk to them. Okay, see what's going on. You on TikTok, that minute you on TikTok, make a video, you online, you voting. Make it fun, make it hip for the others to go and vote. All right, the voting is what's matter. Being on TikTok doesn't matter. Okay, you could say all these things, but yet it's the vote. All right, or the enemies. All right, so these are people trying to create the division. What did I miss? All right, thank God. Hope she stay where she is for a long time. Okay, what is that? Are they talking? Okay. Has she left the DM, Daily Mail? Haven't seen an article with her byline for days. So that's Andrew, whatever that woman, whatever her name is. All right, next tweet. Okay, Sussex Squad, who love the fact that we stream to Twitch today. Follow us on Twitch. We are working on some fun things for our listeners for the remainder 7 months before we sunset the podcast and move on with our lives. Okay, so they are on Twitch. Okay, I'm not on Twitch. There's so many platforms. Guys, tell me in the comment section different platform and things like that. List them if you know, and then I'll look into them. Okay, I'm still not doing that. What is it? The Patreon thing. I know, if I have to have something to offer you. But I don't have anything to offer you. That's why I'm not on Patreon yet. I don't know if you guys want to support me, if I should just create a PayPal account and just that. But I don't know how to go about the Patreon thing. I started it. I started the thing, but I just never put it live. Once I hit the live, for you guys to go in it to see whatever I'm posting, I have to pay Patreon. Okay? So it's not free. Why, with new variant surviving, why are we still allowing them to survive? What is going on here? Okay, your choice to say them makes me uncomfortable. Describing any group of people as them imply me, your division, which is never good. Your tweet confuses me because you've shied away from being clear about who you mean. Who did you mean? Perhaps you could clarify this for us. All right, let's see here. What is that? Oh, do go up and stop trying to find division where there is any. Mr. Lindsay met people flying into the UK. So, if you didn't understand, this is the thing here. There's usually a lot of misunderstanding between tweets. All right, maybe you didn't get it at the first glance. So he's asking to be clarified before he start putting his bash out, and then you coming here to tell him to grow up. What the hell? All right, so. Yeah, well, I don't know if you guys know, a couple videos ago, I was like, I was preparing to have a discussion with my husband who wanted to take the kids to his mom. So that thing came over the weekend. Maybe that's part of it why I didn't feel like being on recording over the weekend. So that went down this past weekend. All right, so. That's why sometimes when you're married, you have to pick your battle. There's a lot of things I'm sure that he's not agreed to, and there's a lot of things of him that I don't agree to. But guess what? When you pick a fight, you know which one you're gonna fight. That's that one. The pandemic is still out there. I'm not gonna let my kids go risk their life like this. All right, without the vaccine. And by the way, I need to do that today. I need to go sign up to take the vaccine. There's one in my area, so I need to go do that. And I tried to call them all last week, by the way. Since then, I've been trying to call to make an appointment. They're not picking up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk over there later today. Maybe tomorrow, because my husband is going to be in the office. Today's Monday. So maybe tomorrow, because I have to be in the house to make sure the kids are doing their Zoom class, and then make the appointment. All right, so that's that. All right, what is this? The lies. Okay, 13 million UK viewers turned in to watch Prince Philip's funeral. 2 million more than Harry and Meghan's Oprah interview as BBC wins rating war over ITV. What is this? Okay, the lies. People were laughing. I didn't watch it. I just went in to get clips. That was it. The clips that you saw me did for the video, that's all I went and get. And I didn't sit and watch and feel sorry. But when I saw the thing for what is it? The Queen sitting by herself, that got me really pissed off. And I did that audio yesterday. Let's see here. Oprah, Meghan had more. Let's see here. What are they saying here? Let's see here. Oprah, Meghan had more. Let's see. Overnight rating for program shown on Friday 16 and Saturday 17 April 21. Okay, overnight rating. Prince Philip funeral 3 to 4. Blah blah blah. Sky. What is it? Oh, it's saying. Oh, Sky 1. This is the rating. Okay, now I see here. Okay. All right. So ITV. So what is it? BBC One had 10.60 million. ITV had 2.14 million. Sky 1.5. BBC 0.42 million. Sky News 0.41 million. I'm assuming what's the M stand for. I don't know. Anyone knows the US rating? Can't seem to find it. Laughing my ass off. So I don't understand this. I'm seeing 0.05. What does the and there's a M behind it? Is the M mean million? I don't know. 0.42 million. I don't know. What is this? Okay, YouGov said British people weren't interested in Harry and Meghan interview, but it turned out that the interview got more views than BBC coverage of the funeral. Let's see here what's going on. So people okay, the Duke Edinburgh funeral was watched by more than 13 million television viewers in the UK overnight, figures shows. Okay, the 1 hour service was viewed by 11 people on BBC, 2.1 million on ITV, and around around 450,000 Sky. All right, so this is what they're saying here. I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, more than 12 million viewers turned into see Harry and Meghan's Oprah interview. Demand to watch meant viewers struggle to access the interview online. Okay, 12 million views. Okay, 1 hour service viewed by 11 million. Okay, so the Meghan one is 12 million, so it's still under. All right, 11 million, 2.1 million on ITV, and so forth, so on. All right. I mean, they doing this BS, the fighting thing, in terms of views or social followers. They're bringing it among themselves. I don't know why they lost cause. They feeding people BS. They want people to believe that BS. All right, so whatever. All right, let me go to the next one. All right, what is this? Okay. Chill. I have never had to block so many people as I've had to be doing on my Insta post about getting my first vaccine shot. Not about to be having folks arguing with bots and whoever else in my mention about it either. Talk shit, get blocked. So, okay. So that's that. Looking forward to hitting the road next week. All right. So, that's Vice President Kamala Harris. Okay. You got, for instance, we regard to the vaccine thing, you got Trump telling people about the COVID not to do that. I mean, this is pure evil. Pure evil. Feeding negativity into the mind and telling them don't take the vaccine so the thing could be spread. And then meanwhile, he was the first one to get the vaccine. I mean, God need to deal with these people. That's all I'm gonna say. God need to deal with these people. This is so evil. All right, next one. What is that? Oh, okay. What a bright light you are. Your poise and courage are far beyond your years. Okay, what is this? 2 minutes and 20
I
seconds.
do not like spending my free time asking adults to make good choices.
Okay. Stood up to Texas Senate Committee. Oh, I said consider passing anti-trans law. Interesting. That will label parent who affirm their trans child. Wow, as an abuser. Wow.
Texas legislators have been attacking me since pre-K. I am in 4th grade now. When it comes to bills that target trans youth, I immediately feel angry. It's been very scary and overwhelming. It makes me sad that some politicians use trans kids like me to get votes from people who hate me just because I exist. God made me. God loves me for who I am, and God does not make mistakes. Giving everything she has to stand up for me. With these new things y'all are trying to do, we both are having to advocate for each other because you are now targeting a great mom and a great nurse. My mom needs her nursing license to take care of me and my siblings. Bullying is bad. Please stop. Don't make bad choices. It's never too late to turn it around.
Wow. This is what happened when you follow the right people. I will never know about this thing. This is just tacky. That's that actor who played in Star Wars. Is it Star Wars? Come on. Okay, Star Trek. Yeah, I'm always a little bit confused with Star Wars and Star Trek. This is the thing. Those kind of things are systematic. First, they start with division, getting, it's black against white. Once they get that, they get the vote. Guess what? They're gonna move and do some other things. Okay? And before you know it, it's gonna be blue eyes, blonde hair. Before you know it, they're gonna start differentiate this kind of thing. Like this little girl said, okay, God does not make a mistake. God make everybody for who they are. Okay? So for human being to go and try, you know what, let me just leave that video as is. All right, let me move on. And it also fit into what I've been saying about the young people need to go vote. Okay, young people need to go vote. It's not just about TikTok and all of this. And she said some very important thing here. Her mom had to fight for her, and now she's standing there fighting for her mom. Why would you put a parent in jail because of somebody, of a children who wants to be certain ways? And then where is that kid is gonna go? All right, this is the thing, is they're using the jail system to, shut a voice. All right, if you look at the incarcerating thing in the US, a lot of minorities, those who didn't even commit a crime, are in jail. Okay, because their voice or good voice, they don't want it. Okay, so this is why you guys need to vote. That's it. You guys need to vote. All right, let me go to the next one. All right, you know what? I didn't even go on some of the things that I bookmarked. I'm already an hour. All right, there's some stuff I bookmarked. It's not a lot. How many did I bookmark? Okay, just three I bookmarked. I was not too much into Twitter. Let's see here. 18 ship rescue. Oh, okay, there's some good one here. Archwell Foundation, human right. Okay, Okay, that's from the 16th. Maybe I did this. All right, let's, oh shoot, I can't see that. Oh, I can see that one. So this one here, all right, this is the one I bookmark. Okay, they truly thought the marriage wouldn't last, and then that's a retweet under that one. Meghan still knew Philip 4 years longer than these, who are upset that Meghan and Harry's wreath was a joint one. Wow, they even fighting about this. This is why I was away from over the weekend. I didn't see it was based on that. Okay, so that's that. They truly thought the marriage wouldn't last. Okay, spot on. They think he'll stay whenever he goes back to the UK. It sent them insane every time he goes back to her. They want him to pick them over her so bad it hurt. This is why I had to do those 2 other videos, like Harry come home. Oh, how did I say it? Go home. And I had to show what is missing. The one you guys gonna see tonight, I really wanted to put it live last night, and I said no, you guys need to wait. You can't have both videos in one night. I started crappy thinking you guys gonna be discouraged, but is in the middle of it, you're gonna be laughing. I'm that savage when it come in that part. I was not feeling Twitter over the weekend. I know I'm gonna be upset. Instead, I went to the love part. Like Meghan always said, love wins. Harry had to go back to his rice. I had to remind him. I'm sorry, I had to remind him. The seasoned rice is waiting for him. He had to go back ASAP, quarantining himself for a few days before he could get a taste of that season. Literally, to taste it, because she suffered too much to see him gone for that long. Oh my God, I'm that freaking savage. Oh my God, Miss Daria, you better take Archie. You better take Archie for 2 days. After Harry come out of quarantine, 2 days max. Okay, Archie did well while Daddy was gone. Okay, he was the man of the house. Now that Daddy's back, you need to take him for a few. Let me stop. Oh my God. Let's see here. At this point, they have nothing but everything to get angry about to keep the anger going, because they have nothing in their lives to fill space with if they let go of the anger. That is true. But still, we need to be there to stop them. Okay, haters gonna hate. Enable audio. All right, let's see here. Hate sell, haters buy it. It's 1 minute of this, so. Alright, so that's that. It keeps on going. Okay, why are that upset? Okay, is it because it's from both of them, a marriage couple? I'm confused. I'm telling you, this is why Harry's always said my wife and I, or my family, which include. I mean, what do these people expect? What do they expect? I mean, this guy said he want to marry that woman. They said yes. We all witnessed it. Okay. Even though, they try to discredit what they did privately, but guess what? It's what they did with themselves that matter. Okay, this is us together. All right, we want the priest to bless our union on our own term. And then you see the other one, millions of people watch it, and you're trying to discredit that. If these people are not evil, if you cannot see it anymore, there's nothing that can. All right, when you make a commitment to somebody, I know certain times things don't always work out that way, but for those people all working toward to mess up a family, okay? Harry, Meghan, and Archie, this is a family. They're trying to mess that up. You have to say, what are their that's pure evil. That's all. There's no other term, just pure evil. All right, they went under. I don't know. Okay, that's gonna take another branch. Let me just leave it at that, because we all saw the wedding, okay? And they even asked whoever not for it. No, everybody in the church shut their mouth, even those who were working behind the scene to make sure that didn't work. All right, they were trying to mess it up before that. None of them said anything. All right, so now they have to deal with God for trying to do that. All right, they had their moment to say, no, I don't agree with that wedding. But none of them said anything. The wedding went as planned. And then to pretend they are for it. So we have to, send God, to get their ass. All right, for trying to do that. It's like, go get them, God. Go get them. All right, we have to pray for that. Okay, people need lives. Seriously, the man is dead. Please move on. Okay, and it's okay. It was full of meaning concerning the Duke of Edinburgh. They'll be mad at that too. Okay, LOL. People are seriously one. And guess what? During the Oprah interview, they let us know they were talking to him in private. So maybe they had, I don't know. I don't think. Then again, I don't know what to believe anymore. But whatever the front, whether it was genuine, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh was showing them in front when they were doing their Zoom thing or whatever, we'll just take it as face value as that, because Harry and Meghan said they were nice to them. So I'm gonna take it as face value. That's it. But the others who's working behind the scene to destroy them, we have to tell God, go get them. You know who they are. I don't know who they are. Okay, I'm human down here, but you know. Okay, you don't make mistake. Go get them. Let's send God to them. Go get them. All right. All right. What? Oh my God. All right. Let me go to the next tweet. What is this? Okay, that's the one I just did. Next one. All right. Whatever good PR the royal family think they got from the funeral is gonna vanish real quick. Okay, we have Archie's birthday and baby Duchess' arrival will outshine them completely without even trying. And the fact that it's happening on American soil, far, far away from the British press, it's perfecto. Okay, these are the kind of tweets we need to put out there. When we feel discouraged, you think of something like this, just tweet it. All right, we don't need to keep on fighting the tabloid all the time. All right, we could stay on our own little bubble. Our own little bubble is good. You know why our little bubble is good? Because we always point out the wrong in each one of us. Okay, when we're doing something that's not good, we point it out at a good place. Okay, and then we still there support each other. We understand. We make things clear that we didn't understand and things like that. Okay, the bubble that I'm usually afraid of is when everybody's in the same page and they never point out the wrong on the other members. That's the dangerous one. But the Sussex Squad fan, okay, the Sussex Squad bubble is a good place. Why? Because when one of us make a mistake, we tell each other, this is your mistake. Okay, I mean, we don't say go change, go do this, but we point out the mistake. And then we talk about it, we clear any misunderstanding, and then we move on. All right, so this is what's good. I will promote the Sussex Squad platform all the time, okay, on Twitter, because it's a good bubble. Okay, because people point out the wrong when there is a wrong. When there is a right, hey, we all fly high. We enjoying it. Even if in our own personal life we have little issues, for a few minutes we have a smile on our face. Okay, but when we're going down the wrong path, we point it out to each other and said, nope, don't do that. Or if we had gone down the wrong path, we fell in the hole, we break something or something like that. Okay, we come back out of it. We tell each other, oh, there's a mistake that I made here. Be careful next time you go down that road. Okay, that's the thing with the Sussex Squads. All right, that's a good bubble. I will promote. Okay, those that's in the same page with negativity, they don't point out the wrong. That's the one I will never promote. And I don't know who they are, but because I keep myself far away from them. All right, they are. Okay, they're gonna lose their shit. Get ready for the Queen suddenly falling ill because she misses our nephew and niece. You see, there it is. They already know the headlines. Okay, when that baby girl is born on American soil, when that first pic come out, you peace, yo. Oh my God, when is the baby? When is the baby for? Okay, don't know. Meghan said summertime. All right, the next year there's the Invictus game. Baldy is in panic mode. All right, that PR thing don't last that long. Okay, like I said, I think Prince Philip death happened a long time ago, but they were waiting for the right time. All right, when everybody was crying foul and all of this, Piers Morgan coming in front, taking selfie in front of the palace and all of this. All right, that was the red light. They're getting too close. They're getting too close. Let's make them feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for me. I'm sorry, the Duke. Okay, we're gonna use you for some PR right now. You have to stay on ice a little bit longer. All right, let me continue. Yes, okay, yep. I actually hope they milk this visit for all it's worth. The Sussex wave is coming. Okay, oh, and don't forget wedding anniversary. Yeah, that's about to go down. That's the squad. Exactly. All right, exacto, and stuff like that. And I heard on the Sussex Squad podcast yesterday about people who's giving her how do you call this? Giving her people who's giving her their credit card number, their personal info and stuff like that. All right, if you're a young person and you know your mom is going on Twitter, start following the Sussex Squad and things like that, let them know about these kind of things. Don't give your information out. Don't give your social security if you're in the US. Don't give your credit card. All right. There's a lot of imposter who's pretending to be the Sussex Squad kind of thing. All right. One thing that I know is that when the squads are doing a fundraiser, all right, the money goes straight to the charity. They don't become a third person or anything like that. It goes straight to the charity. All right. When you hear of a charity going on, all right, ask information. Okay, contact the charity. Are we doing this with this particular thing? Because once your money out, okay, it's gonna be a battle for you to get it back, if you ever get it back. So before you give your money, do your research. Even if you see it coming under Sussex Squads kind of thing, go and do your research. Call the charities. Are you doing this fundraiser with so and so? Don't even give any information. Call them and say, are you doing any fundraiser? Is there something going on that I don't know? Let them tell you before you tell them. And if they say, yeah, we're doing this with the Sussex Squad, we're doing this with the, okay, then you could, okay, and say, okay, what site or where can we go to do the donation and stuff like that? That's when you give your information. All right, not even your information. Go to their website and follow the paperwork. All right, that way there's a paper trail somewhere. Always create paper trail. All right. So speak to your I don't know, your elderly parents or something like that. Be careful about this kind of thing. All right. So because once your money is out, it's a battle to get it back. All right. And if these people are not coming from a good place, they're gonna take more than they say they're gonna take. All right. Okay, Harry was never in danger of losing his family. They need him. But what about the treatment of Meghan? All this does not negate the fact that the royal family will continue to brief on her when they can, and the press will still go after her. Let's see here. Meghan fell in love with the guy, even if we don't like that. He gave the racist royal family their 15-second shot to get them off his back. We need to support them as they live what they preach: mental health and compassion. We are petty, unlike them. Karma will come for the royal family. Can't wait. Yeah, one thing at a time. Like I was saying, God, go get them. Do your work. Make your magic. Okay, if the Sussex team hasn't said it, don't believe it. Folks getting upset with Harry based on some nonsense they have written by the tabloid. Everyone should know by now. The UK press know nothing. Just look at the word, okay, the words used. Stop clicking on article. Anyway, have a great week, y'all. All right, that is true. All right, I'm actually happy Harry agreed to do this. You remember me? I was against it from day one. I was completely against it, but he did what he did. He's the one who's living that life. Okay, it's like it's two different world for him. Okay, they will always accept him, and then he has his wife. He's truly lived that, his family doesn't agree, so he has to balance something some way and somehow. But guess what? Using him as a doormat, it's no more with the royal family. It's no more. That's it. All right. He put his feet down and said, no. I have a son. I have a family. I have a wife that I truly love. Her rice is very delicious. So all the blend rice I've been getting was nothing like this. My seasoned rice rocked my world. I'm not giving that up. You guys, okay? You guys, meaning that his royal family okay, don't get the season rights that he got, because they have to go outside of their marriage to get a little something on the side, and they're still not getting what Harry's getting. Okay, I'm pretty sure what Harry's getting, he never had it before. All right, he's like, oh, I didn't know you could do this. Oh, I didn't know this was possible. But I love it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know I'm not gonna explain in detail. When I talk about season rights, you should know. Alright, Megan waxes well, and you know, in cartoon where they try to create that reaction, there's smoke coming out of their ears, their nose, their eyes blow out, either out of excitement or shocked. That's Harry. It's like, oh, I didn't know this possible. But keep going, Megan, keep going. I'm just questioning. I didn't know it was possible. But keep going. I love it. I'm not gonna disturb you from now on. I'm here to serve. Do as you please. Okay, this is what you get for sticking around my podcast. I'm 1 hour and 25 minutes. That's where I'm going. I'm unleashing it. Alright, no matter what they tell Harry while he's over there, that's why I had to do video too. Harry come home, alright? Or go home or something like that. I had to remind him of his season rights. Okay? These are the things. I swear, if Harry and Meghan watch my video, they're gonna say, please stop that. Don't say this about me. Then I'll have to ask them, was I in your bedroom? You need to be reminded why he left, okay? Even though she's pregnant. If he had to eat, he has to eat. I'm freaking savage. I'm gone. Let me leave this tweet alone. My next one. Oh my god. Oh shit, that was it. That was it. Wasn't it? Let's see. What's this one here? Alright, so I'm unable to see that. Okay, alright, what is that? Harry told me. Okay, Harry told he wanted to restore relationship with father. Alright, I don't know if they are getting the codependent side of Hazard with William and Kate, because Meg is not around. Alright, Harry was never in danger of losing his family. I thought he was. Alright, especially when I did that video, it has been done before. I think because that time when I did this video, he was in the UK. So things did not seem that way. Maybe it was meant when he was in the UK, because now the table have turned. What William thought, okay, that Meghan and Harry was catching the spotlight and all of this, they wanted the spotlight. Maybe at that time, oh my god, I'm reflecting on that video that I did. Maybe at that time when I did that video, because I saw something, all right, maybe it was. Alright, but now that they did give them the spotlight that they craved for, and he realized the spotlight is not that great for him, okay, maybe his tune might change. Maybe he just come to his senses. Reality was like, no, you ain't shit, egghead. You ain't shit. We don't want you. We're not about you. We're about Meghan and Harry. Alright, so maybe, I don't know, because these people never learn. Alright, since he was a child, he's been catered to. Alright, everything is yes sir, yes this, yes that. Okay, now reality is striking and said, no, you ain't shit. We don't want you. You go have your crown and all of this. We don't care about your crown. Alright, so maybe reality is coming to him that without Harry and Meghan, he ain't shit. So where they thought the half in and half out, oh, they're so superior, or without us they're not gonna be anything outside of the royal wall and stuff like that. Reality just kicked in and said, nah, They could survive without you. They cut their freaking wings as they're leaving. They cut their security, the financial aspect, all of this. You cut their wings and said, go fly. And fly they did. I spoke about this in another video. And now reality is striking and said, nah, the people. And I'm learning now to some of my comment, people who are in the UK, they're like, nah, we don't care about Egghead. Okay, we care about Meghan and Harry. And then when I started making my video, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know there were little spots here and there, but I always felt like no matter what it is, no matter what the situation is, I always feel like there's always one. And that was one. Whatever that one person who was for Harry and Meghan over there, I was always for that one person. I don't know, that one person didn't have a face, didn't have a name, it's just one. Okay, but come to find out, there's many of them out there through my comment section that were for Harry and Meghan. They just didn't have the mic. Alright, and come to find there's even much more than that. Alright, reality is striking Egghead now and said, no, give a F about you. Alright, you want the crown, get your freaking crown, but we don't care about you. We care about Harry and Meghan. Alright, reality is striking, where at the time when I did the video, it has been done before, where he felt like he was the man. Okay? Oh, Meghan is taking the spotlight from us. Harry, who's supporting his wife, is taking the spotlight from us. They gotta go. Maybe at that time when I did that video, it has been done before. Maybe he was really trying to do what I saw he wanted to do. But reality is striking where without Harry and Meghan, he ain't shit. Alright, now you have people who's talking, young people, who he should cater to, meaning William should cater to, or leaving him in the dust and say, we don't give you a F about you. Alright, we don't care about you. You got all the old people who's about to go. Okay, even though life doesn't tell you who's gonna go first. Look at Prince Philip, who died at 99, and you got BMX, who died at 50. There's no expiration. Nobody know the expiration date. Okay, but I'm just saying, at least we know based on a statistic. All right, young people should be there should be there at a certain point during William's I guess when he's at the throne, but he's avoiding them. Okay, he's catering to some old people who find the monarch as some sort of a freaking god. Okay, but these people are about to go, but he's not catering to those young people. So this is why I think, if you guys, okay, this will be my last one because I'm close to 2 hours. If you guys don't tell the young people to go vote, all right, then you're gonna still have this nonsense going on here. All right, so I'm gonna leave right now. And I just saw something here about Texas, whatever, suspect identified but still at large. Okay, so I thought they couldn't identify him. Okay, at least they identified him. That's what got me out of chain of thought here. So many things is going on in the US right now. You're hearing shooting left and right. But anyway, so I'm gonna leave right now, and my notification is popping. What did Omid did now? All right. Oh my god, let's see here. Omid tweeted something. What is this? When did he tweet that? April 18th. So that's all. So I was not on Twitter yesterday to see that. Let's say there were no clips to read. What is that? There were no clips to read. Oh, no lips. Is that what I read? There was no lips. Lips. There were no lips to read. So they couldn't make of what they were saying. All right, let's see here. Prince Harry and William's conversation translated by lip reader. I see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I see what Omid is saying. This is so funny. I'm glad I'm putting this in this video because I was gonna stop the video. That's Express. Prince Harry and William's conversation translated by lip readers as brothers united. And look at this, they all wear a mask. How could you read the lips? Okay, this is the thing here. This is what Jim Corden was saying in one of his videos, because now he is qualified to put an input, to say his opinion based on the royal family, because you hear all those royal experts who's saying something about the Oprah interview when they didn't even see the interview. All right, so this is it. There was no lip, their face were covered. Okay, so now I see what he's saying. I said clip at first. It's lip. And I had to go back and said, what is he talking about? So it's lip. What did they say here? Here, okay, here this. Prince Harry said funeral was as Prince Philip wanted as he spoke to Brother William. Lip reader claim. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I was just about to say, Harry need to put this closer to his face, but thank God everybody else around him was wearing thing here. All right, let's see, what did Omid said. Okay. Oh, good. He still keep his. Good. He keeps his thing while Egghead remove it. Alright, Prince Harry said Prince Philip's funeral was as he wanted, and the exchange with Brother William followed the emotional service at Windsor Castle, the Reader claimed. Alright, he stayed with his thing here. He knows he has to get back to his wife. Alright, you know, your baby boy who's holding the fort right now. Alright, and then you gotta get your rice on. Okay, let me not go there. Let me just move on. I'm sorry, I said enough. Okay, Harry and William chatted about her funeral was what Prince Philip wanted. What Philip wanted, lip reader claimed. So this is what Omid was saying. There were no lip to read. Let's see here. Use your imagination, Omid. The tabloid writers do. Oh, free. Okay, poor Justin Welby. A month ago, he had to confirm there as indeed only one marriage. Now he has to do the funeral and look into the brother's eyes and chit chat if there was nothing. OMG, poor family to have to be so public. Okay, did he deny that he met with the couple several times and he cannot discuss what happened during those meetings? And so the couples who say they exchanged vows did so with just the three of them there. I'm so happy how you are still crying about it a month later. Let's see here. They don't report the news. They create the news. That's the I mean, this is so true. Them proving Meghan right each and every day since that Oprah interview. At first, I think I come across a tweet that said, oh my God, at first when Meghan says certain thing, if Meghan were to say the sky is yellow, you know, something outrageous Meghan said, you will not believe it. But as days goes on, you're starting to see what Meghan was saying were true. Okay? They create the news. This is another thing with Meghan that I had said during the Oprah interview. What is this now? Camilla Tomney, how Kate will act as a peacemaker between William and Harry on day of Prince Philip's funeral. Okay? Kate could act as peacemaker between William. Okay? I rather you say could. Okay? Instead of saying they are. You know, I'll prefer this. To tell you the truth, I mean, I will not follow her or whatever, but I will prefer say the word could or will or might or something like that instead of making it as truthful. Okay, putting nonsense on people's head. What else did she say here? Why Duchess of Cambridge acts as okay. Oh my God! If somebody is trying to act as peacemaker, shouldn't they be in the middle? I'm just saying. Alright, Duchess Cambridge acts as peacemaker as Princes Harry and William share private chat. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. They put the before and the after. Let's 26 comment in here. Okay, I could swear Camilla toenail gets stimulus check from the party store. Okay, is Camilla part of the Cambridge personal PR? How come she has so much information from inside? As we see, even strategists plan this one. Okay, how she managed to spend the Duchess crying story toward Kate's positive benefit. Okay, Camilla and Kate's mother are close friend. She was invited to people's wedding. Okay, that's the thing. You get positive. Eventually, once they turn on you, you're gonna have to feed the beast. All right, it's better to keep them at a distance, just like Harry did. Keep them at the distance. At least people know, okay, they're not getting the true stuff about Meghan and Harry. All right, keep them at a distance so you don't have to feed them all the time. All right, the two brothers don't give shit to her, and the middle want to play superhero. Really? All right, public opinion define their reputation. Public opinion is in part shaped by the press, and so, okay, let's see. That's Camilla. Okay, this is the thing here. She's putting here. Public opinion, I need to screenshot it. Public opinion defines their reputation. Public opinion is in part shaped by the press and social media and commentary, etc. But guess what? This is why Prince what's his name? Prince Charles was training William with the press as a teenager, taking him to those parties with the media and stuff like that. But yes, public opinion, but don't feed the wrong thing. You know, if they please the people, like I said during the pandemic, and you know, where people can find food, feed them. Okay, these are action that will make the people be behind you, or give shelter, speak on their behalf when landlord is kicking them out when they can't really afford the rent during the pandemic, when people were not working and all of this. If they were doing that for the people, that's how they will stay relevant. But instead, nah, they're taking, and at one point I think Hugo had a video where Hugo said that's Meghan and Harry YouTube channel, news YouTube channel, all right, said something either on Hugo Talk or on the main channel, okay, where I think the Duchy of Cornwall or something was kicking some tenant out during the holiday, the Christmas holiday and stuff like that. So all of this, you're gonna have people having negative feeling towards you and all of that. Oh, did I finish with it? Okay, so let me start over. Public opinion define their reputation. Public opinion is in part shaped by the press and social media and commentary, etc. With social media now, okay, if they're putting their own stuff out, all right, if the people who care about the royal family follow them on social media, they don't really need those newspaper people. All right, they'll put their own stuff out. Okay, that's what a reputation is. It is defined as, quote, the beliefs or opinion that are generally held about someone or something, end quote. All right, she's right about this, but she's not right about the way the royal family is, you know, and her using each other for positive spin. All right, so the Sussex squad pretty much redefined that. All right, you saying bullshit, we're gonna put you in your place. You saying BS? No, it's not true. But if they were just putting out the truth, that's all. I could understand public opinion, but if you were putting the truth out, that would be at least okay in my eyes, even though if I don't agree with it. But if it was the truth, but you putting BS out there, why will I support you? Okay, not so much a journalist as a writer of a fan fiction. Alright, I think Eugene is the peacemaker, not mean girl shady lying on Meghan Kate. Alright, let's see here. 6 days ago. Okay, never go by screenshot that says 6 days ago, because it could have been a couple years ago. Alright, Prince Harry reunite with his cousin Princess Eugene after flying home to the UK for his grandfather Prince Philip's funeral. Alright, so that probably 6 days ago. Alright, none of them are. They're full grifters. Okay, but they read mass lips, right? I mean, alright, so that's what's going on under Omid thing, and thank God I came across it. So I'm almost 2 hours. Let's see what else I could put up. I just saw something here. One of the squad is her. Okay, as American, I'm still not understanding. Okay, even Agent 07 can pull that shit. Alright, so that's that. What else am I seeing here? What is that? Okay, no amount of PR is gonna rewrite this this moment. That is sure. People still when this was that April 18. So that's yesterday. All right, I told you I was not on Twitter, so that was on my notification. All right, so this one was the day before that, the 17th. Somebody posted, today I learned one thing: Harry and Meghan are class act. They will never be rude like William and Kate. Remember when Meghan greeted them during the Commonwealth service, they ignore her. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Okay, those are hashtag 9 seconds. Alright, this, we will never forget that. Okay, they ignore her. Okay, no amount of PR is gonna rewrite this moment. That's true. Alright, this is what the squad are standing for. This moment really put one more nail to the coffin for their thing here. You would think in public they will act differently, but instead they quadruple down, all of them. Alright, and I have some additional pictures I'm gonna put to show you what she's talking about. This is a 9 second here. I have some other shots of, you see Sophie and all of this, and I spoke about why I did my little research regarding Sophie when she was pregnant, because through Twitter I found out that she had a miscarriage, and when they were bashing Meghan, and I wanted to find out what the tabloid was saying about her when she was pregnant. Alright, so I went in my quest and come out finding a gold mine of other information. Alright, and I share all of them with you. Okay, I have videos, and I don't even know why I did it, but now they come in handy. Okay, only the squad remembers this moment because other people don't care. That is true. Alright, they are asking us to believe them instead of our lying eyes. Okay, our lying eyes. It has never worked as a PR scheme and not about to work now. Alright, so this is the thing here. On Saturday, I told you I was off, but if some of you wanted to still talk about Harry and Meghan, this tweet was a perfect one. This will never erase the PR thing. Okay, au revoir. I think they feel they should be Harry's be all and. Okay, all and all, which is selfish. They also feel they should have been the ones to choose who he loved. Okay, thereby create a wall for any women where there should not have been one at all. I mean, if you look the ripple effect that's going on now, where about the uniform, who can wear the uniform and who cannot, and all of this, okay, that's the beginning of the ripple effect of their pettiness toward Harry. Guess what's gonna happen when their kids are older? Alright, what's gonna happen? Alright, people of their right mind who come from a respectable family, and when, let's say, Louis, or what's the other one, the older one, George is asking a girl out, and he's gonna say, F off. I remember what your family did to Prince Harry, who my mother, okay, this is gonna be our kids now, who's gonna be talk to Prince George, or maybe our grandkids who's gonna be talking to George, okay? They're saying, nah, F off. Because when your uncle got married to someone that he loved, okay, your family went all on them and said, nah, forget you this, you that. That's really nice. It would be nice to be in that, but the headache that come with you, I don't want it. Anybody who's respectable, any woman who come from a respectable family, who respect themselves, who have core values, that's what they will say to the George, to the I don't know about Charlotte, if a man, okay, she married, I don't know, because they treat the men differently, but the George, the what's the other one, I keep on forgetting, the boys and the family, any respectable woman is gonna say, no thank you, your love don't it's not worth the headache. Alright, peace of mind. Okay, you guys don't know how much peace of mind is worth. Okay, no money can buy the amount you need for peace of mind. Alright, let's see here. William cannot stubby fingers. Oh my god. That so-called family, KP, BP, and BM, can't erase all the bullshit thrown at Meghan for 5 years straight. From the midst of those who have witnessed it, that dungeon of a-hole, okay, can rot in hell, yeah. All right, so we have all of this. People can tweet about stuff or go on social media and find out what happened to Uncle Harry or Prince George uncle when he married the love of his life. Okay, these things are gonna stay. How they treated. Okay, Meganpedia, when she writes her news articles, her articles and stuff like that, these are there to stay. Okay, for people to see. You can't rewrite history. This is why sometimes, I started at the video where you have to be passionate about something to create the platform. All right. If you truly feel good about something that you want to share with people, all right, this thing stays. All right, go for it. Because those people, they're going to try to rewrite history. They've been at it. Okay, they enjoy it. It's fun for them. Meaning like the royal family, the people who write history. All right, they know how to rewrite history to make seem things that we're seeing now is not true. Okay, so they've been at it. You could go back to history. All right, you could see all how they fantasize the nonsense, the BS that they did in the past. And if you look at American history, they try to erase the the nonsense that they did to the locals, to the Native Americans, and all of this. All right, but they create that fantasy, that glorious kind of thing about their ways of creating a new world, when it wasn't even a new world, because there were people living there in the first place. But this is what I'm saying. If you have a voice, okay, make it out there. All right, so they don't rewrite history. All right, we are living in it. You should say it as you see it. We're not even dead yet. You see how the newspaper is saying things completely different. All right, these are things that's gonna stay forever. When people are doing research and find out, oh, how did Meghan were treated? Let's look at article. Now you can really look at article. Let's say from the future, and you're looking at articles from now. You can't take these articles for face value because they write lies. Okay, this is why they're putting those nonsense. Okay, this is their history. Okay, they're rewriting history right in front of our eyes. So when people in the future is looking back, they're doing research, they're trying to find information, and then all the negative things you hear about Meghan, okay, from the tabloid, all the negative stuff. Okay, this is why Meghan had to fight that copyright thing. Okay, and why she demanded for it to be on front page, because this has to go in history. Okay, when our great grandkids is doing research about Meghan, when they come across those articles, all those negative articles, okay, they're gonna say, but Meghan did this, when it's not true. Okay, people in the future gonna think it was true. So this is where the Sussex Squad have, if you have the passion for it. Okay, you have to have the passion for it, because when push come to shove, okay, you have to defend what you said on the thing. If you didn't feel right for it, okay, how are you gonna defend it? So you have to have the passion for it. All right, so you feel it, you have the time, go do it. All right, to counteract those negative tabloid. Okay, like I was saying, these are the things that when our great grandkids are doing research, they're gonna do research on. This is what the tabloid is gonna provide them. Okay, with BS of lies. All right, so if people know how to do good research and don't take it from one source, okay, if Meghan did this, okay, let's say you find out information, one information from Mail Online, let me not say any names here, or any particular article, and you take it as that's it, and you don't go look for another source and see if they say the same thing. So good researchers look for different sources to see if they are aligned. So when they come across, some of the Sussex Squad articles, Meghanpedia, and all of this, all right, the what's that radio show, James O'Brien kind of thing, all right, these are the things you're gonna listen to. They're gonna be there, all right, people who write about what's going on right now. So we have to reshape, okay, the narrative so it doesn't stay. All right, so that's it. I'm 2 hours here. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.